October 18th, the Christian Church thanks God for St. Luke, the Evangelist. Luke was, by profession, a physician, which means he was among the medical professionals of his time, careful and detailed in his work. Luke is best known as one of the four gospel writers, the person who authored the Gospel of Luke and the book of Acts in the New Testament. The Gospel of Luke is the longest of the four Gospels and paints a detailed picture of Jesus' life from his birth to his teachings and miracles, his death and resurrection. Luke's Gospel is unique in its emphasis on Christ's mercy, his compassion, and the universality of Jesus' message. Luke highlights stories about women, social outcasts, and the marginalized. He talks about the gospel being for the Gentiles as well as the Jews, showing that Jesus' love is for everyone, not just a select few. Luke was also a skilled historian. In the book of Acts, he tells the story of the early Christian church, giving us insight into how Christianity not only was born, but also spread across the Roman Empire. His writings are rich with detail and historical context, making them valuable resources for understanding what that time period looked like. Luke was a meticulous researcher. He gathered information from different sources, interviewed eyewitnesses, and carefully compiled his account. That's why Luke's gospel is considered both reliable and beautifully written. His attention to detail helps us understand not just what happened, but also why it matters theologically. Luke was more than just an author. He was a doctor, a historian, a traveler, and a believer who sought to share the good news of Jesus with clarity and with compassion. May God grant that we also may seek to expand the kingdom of God by proclaiming his word, both with our hearts and with our minds, seeking always to give careful and orderly accounts of the salvation that is ours in Jesus Christ.